As we know from the last time, as we get into it now, it's now Sunday, and Yuri's upcoming visit is today. So, if you haven't seen what happened in the last episode, just hit back to the last episode, see what's up. Otherwise, let's keep going. That was so. I'm sorry. Anyway. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly introvert and is also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit. It's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting each other occasionally. She's extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before... it wasn't before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayiori since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her just in the back of my mind. Between what Sayiori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayiori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayiori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking her, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done before in the past. Once I reach Sayiori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. Oh, wait, why is it quiet? The house is quiet. Also, the music's quiet. I don't know what's going on. Sayiori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Oh. Wait, where is she? Sayiori? Oh, fuck. There she is. Hi, El Swagador. I sit down in her room. Sayiori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayiori's room is messy as always, as it always been. I recognise the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayiori had already left by the time we decided that in the last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep! There's more silence between us. Sayiori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behaviour is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayiori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, El Swagador. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak accidentally expressing my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Hee. What the Sayiori? She's off a chain. I grab Sayiori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayiori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, El Swagador. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayiori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, El Swagador? I guess I have no choice this time. Okay. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. I know those feelings. Ugh, I keep looking. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just wanted to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayiori has kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayiori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as you... No, don't say that. Ugh. I mean, I know how it feels, but... Bro, it's the last thing she needs to hear. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could have to support you. You know, I feel that. I feel that. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I could have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, I swear it all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayiori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, I swear it all. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayiori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now, you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once grab Sayiori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into tight embrace. This chick. I'll swag it all. Sayiori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. I swag it all. Sayiori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayiori's arms remain by her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please, don't do this. I swag it all. Sayiori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayiori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings elsewhere at all. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Wow, this is getting a bit hard. Wow. Anyway, Sayiori let me go. and as she does so, I'll let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think it would be nice then. Yeah. Suri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of course, of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Yeah. This is hard. Fuck. Sorry, it's gonna take a sec. It just really speaks to me. Sort of know people have had depression, and it just sort of kind of some things they've said to me as well. So it's anyway. Well, let's get going. I say goodbye to Sayiori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayiori is right. I shouldn't worry too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Yeah, let's focus. Ooh, alright. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you. I hurried more on my way home. Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fun. Take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiosity, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you. No. I would be really embarrassed if my room was a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist just as the process of her opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. I wonder what I had in there. She puts both her hands firmly on her lap, as if she's making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned out that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Well, that's very thing, however. That's great. It's easy for me to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. Kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during poetry event. Oh, yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri's rummaging through her bag. She pulls a few candles and wood cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened Oh, yeah. Why am I tired all the time? I'm so happy that I have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think it would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. Ugh. What's the wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils, herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, and romance reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow, it smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? This is jasmine and essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them through your body. Flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Oh, she looked at me. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches in her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of the ribbon and hang in the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto ribbons and create doorway curtain. Oh, that's kind of cute. Yeah, I like that. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Yeah, I think so. It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I think so. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed? Sorry. It's more relaxed when it's just the two of us. Or maybe it's the excitement that she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker out, Swaggador. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbon. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, two of us get to work. I carefully draw different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. That sounds exactly like me. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon, to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. There's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Oh god. Sorry guys. Sorry. Ugh. Alright. Well. Embarrassed. Sorry. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I've no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Okay. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please, don't think I'm weird of this. No, I like knives too. They're kind of cool. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, I think... yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of the sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! El Swagador! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it, noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. What? Why would she do that? Like, she doesn't know my blood type. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Wow. Okay. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're reacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Okay, yeah, that was weird. I mean, you know, you've just cut your finger, and some chick's holding it going, oh, you're right, and then straighten them out. Like... yeah, that's weird. Alright. you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger and ring. What? Why would I... what? El Swagador! Did you just really do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the speedrun adjustment in the air, it would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird. I'm weird. Yuri giggles. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing in the air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Oh my god, that was really weird. What the hell? After we finish attaching paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking of coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'll let you create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the print label. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me was to buy a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water, put each tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you so much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups up too much, it'll be too diluted. Yuri, taking his advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint drips in my room. Yuri, yes. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colours of the sunrise, then the daytime, the sunset, nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write inspirational quotes across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium in front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri kneels on the opposite side. We don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few dots of the colour across the banner to serve as the colour guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels a lot like art class projects back then. It was relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and have crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't matter if we talk or don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel the way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner and grabs an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia! Sorry. Yuri reels back, quickly lifting my hands. Reels back. I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked for you to get that for me. No, it's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. I can't see him. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out to fetch a towel, then I dampen it with some hot water. I return to my room, kneel back in front of her. There's no paint there. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. Okay. She looks into my eyes. That's weird. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped in her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half thoroughly, slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me a dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded lately. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. Ugh. All this awkwardness. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with the dots that looks like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think that came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with this result. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be the best to leave it in then. Leave it here, then bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, it's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself, maybe a little bit? Oh, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we've managed to get everything done. Ah, I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have an extra time to finish the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be irresponsible for me to wait too much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done right. Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxing environment. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. No, she can come over in pain if she wants, any time she wants. Once Yuri packs up, I'll walk her to the front door. Thank you so much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad to be able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. Oh, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble with my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Oswego. Yuri takes a step closer, and then briefly squeezes my hand. Whoa! Jeez, that's close. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayiori! What? Where? Oh, there she is. Hey, what's going on? Hi, Oswego. Sayiori. Fuck, she's a cockblock. Nah, I like her, she's good. What? You guys are there. I don't know who's over here. No one's over here. Sayiori! Just now we weren't... It's okay, Oswego. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayiori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. She fucking hightails it out of there. See ya, mate. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayiori waves goodbye after her. Sayiori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Ah, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start falling from Sayiori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Oswego? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayiori, don't say that. It's true, Oswego. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... What, Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayiori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this is the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. That's how I feel too. But Sayiori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Oswego. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayiori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayiori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself, Oswego. I like you so much I want to... No, don't. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayiori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hands in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Whoa! That's a big one, guys. I might leave this one here for the... Oh, he's right there. I might leave this one here for the next one. So... leave a like if you like what you see. Subscribe also if you like what you see. And, as always, stay good, and I'll see you in the next one.